want to know what a genius brain looks like, but it's a pain in the butt when we get a new accessory because we can't tell whose it is at first.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting we're just killing them when we do that. I need to not do that.
I can confirm
brain.
it doesn't work if you use it on something that's strong enough. Because I did go after some bigger things.
Yeah.
Like when we were level grinding, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go beat some of the area bosses, and if it's strong enough, the symbol destroy doesn't work. It just does a regular symbol
I figured
attack.
it wouldn't. That's what your genius brain looks like.
What? Where is?
Her hat just came off.
What the hell?
Yeah, she's just not wearing her hat anymore. Actually, this has got better stats than her stuff normally does. Taking her hat off gives her better stats.
Mages continues to make me, like, absolutely smitten with her concept.
Mages continues to, devolve into a normal person and become a stronger character because she's becoming a normal person.
What the hell is up with the way her hair works in the back?
In the back?
Yeah, she's not, she does not have a ponytail. That's just hair.
Yeah.
Look at her hairline at the back of her head. It goes up and into that.
Yeah.
I understand that for some extent that's gotta be just a necessity of the 3D modeling so that her hair moves. But
I don't know what you mean.
Okay, stop moving.
Okay.
You were
oh, you mean like on the side right there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes up
know.
and then goes down. And it's like, I can confirm right now, long hair doesn't work that way.
No, that's something that they have to do for the model that has longer hair than others. Let me find somebody else who's got long hair.
Yeah, it's like, I kind of get it.
She's kind of got pigtails, but you can see it's still there.
Yeah.
It's not really viable to do it the way that you're thinking. It's just
You'd
like the way that
think
3D modeling works.
Done like maybe a couple extra polygons that kind of fill in the area, but then don't. I don't know. I don't do 3D modeling.
Yeah, I know. And the other thing is that a lot of people for a long, long time within the video game industry didn't want to do long hair, so nobody's really sure how to model it properly because there's an entire generation worth of games where long hair doesn't exist.
I never really noticed it.
Yeah, if you go in right now and just think of any character from almost any game between I'm gonna say real late 90s and up to mid to early 2010s, right? Most of the main female characters are gonna have very, very short hair or ponytails because they couldn't actually do proper
back of the neck
modeling for hair. No, it's not even just back of the neck, just in general they couldn't get it to work at all. And nobody was willing to go through the difficulty of figuring out how to make it work. They just kind of said, fuck it, and did short hair on everybody. It's why everybody sleeps on top of their bed, too. That's a very common thing that you can notice if you look into it. Any game that has a bed, that has a character that is able to sit down or lay down in that bed, you will never see them sleep below their covers. They're always on top of them. Because nobody wants to model the animation of somebody getting into bed and laying there underneath the covers.
Yeah, it's a lot of cloth moving in really subtle ways.
Well, it's a lot of cloth moving, and it's a lot of other things, too. And it's just, they didn't want to have to put out the, why am I even bothering to keep doing that? They didn't want to put forth the effort to, figure out how to make that look good without, I don't know, just basically ruining it. I don't even know if I want to call it laziness, but I feel like that's what it really is.
Well, 3D modeling, from the very few things I know, it's a pain in the butt to do. So, I kind of get it. But, sometimes it's just, use a cheap little workaround if you gotta, but long hair doesn't go up and then come down.
Well, there's a lot of things where use a cheap little workaround is okay, but that's not one of them. There is no cheap workaround for that. The cheap workaround is what you're seeing. That is the cheap workaround.
It looks really fucked up.
It actually doesn't look that bad, in my opinion, anyway.
Yeah,
I feel
well,
like
your
it looks
hair
fine.
isn't long anymore.
Yeah, but from an aesthetic standpoint, don't mind it. I think it looks fine.
I think it doesn't.
I think you're too hung up on it.
I think that hair is more important than you're thinking it is. I think it actually does mean something when you can, not make it look like there are... It looks like Mages has really, really short hair and is wearing a wig over it. Oh, Noir's dead. That's
yeah,
bad.
I said that. Did you not hear me say that?
I was talking over you.
Okay, thanks. I said
Well, I
Noir's
started
dead.
talking first. But yeah, so, I mean, we just got this dungeon, so it makes sense that it's a little strong.
It's actually not that strong at all. It's the thing that killed her was one of those, whatchamacallits. It was a corrupted version of it. It was the virused up version.
Right, yeah.
Fragment.
Although there is a lot of health chunks taken off of our people.
Yeah. That's almost exclusively because of that one virus thing. Most of these enemies aren't doing any damage to us at all.
Yeah, if the symbol destroy still works on them, then they can't be that strong.
Yeah.
I can take care of this myself.
I mean, to some extent, anyway.
Yeah.
I'll burn you to wax.
So after this, remind me, so is the event in Last Station just going to be the final boss?
The event in Planet Neptune will not be.
I mean, yes, Planet Neptune. Sorry.
And I don't know why you keep like, okay, and I don't mean to like call you out on this, but it's like we had this conversation earlier this week too. You thought that we were at like a final fucking boss like right then and there, and it's like no, we left off at a party. we weren't doing anything.
It's
Nobody
been a
was actually
while.
fighting us. Like,
Please remember, I go to bed almost
I know.
immediately after
I know,
these
but
things.
it's
I
one of
don't
those
always
things,
retain
like-
those details.
it's one of those things where you're like, we're right in front of a boss, right? Like we're gonna come in
So
and we're gonna
what
have to
are
fight a
we
boss
in front of?
immediately, right? Nothing. It's the start of chapter 8, so it's nothing so far. At least
Okay.
as far as I remember. I'm pretty sure I'm not just blowing hot air. Like, you're really making me wonder, because, like, I'm getting really
Well,
concerned.
okay, I remember
like-
we fought Momus, and then we fought Momus.
Yeah, we fought Momus, and then I think we fought Arflar after that.
No,
and-
we didn't. Well, not
Oh, did
directly.
she just run away?
Yeah.
Well, I know that we had a party where we started arguing with each other over Tempura, and that was it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So we might
deep
have to go
fry.
find. We might just have to go find Arflar by going through some dungeons.
Or something like that. I don't even know if she's actually going to be around for anything. I'm assuming she'll be the final boss or something like it, but my immediate reaction is that I think Arflar is almost completely done. I don't think we're actually going to have to find her. I don't even think we're going to have to walk off and try to find her. I think we're going to start an entirely different plot-related thing, and that she's probably going to show up right at the end and be either the final boss or the boss that shows up before the final boss.
Oh, that's good. 3 at once. But yeah. So you think that it's gonna have a tangent?
Yeah, probably.
We're gonna have to go fight some deep fry.
No, I think it's probably going to be something involving Istwar. Like, oh, you're going to have to go fight the goddess place, or you're going to have to go back and fight each other, or some stupid thing like that. And we're going to be like, okay, I guess we've got to return to wherever, and then we're going to go back, and then there's going to be some stupid thing going on, and then Arflar is going to show up right at the end.
Okay, shall we go find out?
Sure. Yeah, give me a sec. There we go. Okay. So yeah, we're going in now. Information. So the question mark is us dying immediately. Or no, wait, that's Polytan.
Polytan.
So then the question mark is something else.
Oh yeah,
Why,
it's this guy.
Hello there. How's everything so far?
It's just gonna give us a
Looks
zip
like you've
disc or
got a
something.
medal there. You defeated a powerful enemy, right? That means you should be able to use this now. I hope it comes in handy. Many resets received. Purple Ray received?
That's interesting.
Come back when you defeat any powerful enemies, or when you go up in rank. I'll give you another disc then.
Hey,
I don't know what
level-
that is, because that didn't actually give
Yeah.
us
I
a
don't
picture
know.
or anything.
What level is Uni at?
Uni?
Yeah.
Like 16?
Okay. I don't know. Just we got her at 1, and I didn't make note of what she had leveled up to.
I was wondering if it was going to wind up being a weapon or something like that, but it's not a plan for a weapon, it doesn't look like.
Is it possible he just straight up gave us a weapon?
No, because it would have had a picture for that,
Oh,
right?
that's true. It would have.
And it would be Neptune if it
it's
did, because it's something
purple.
called purple. Yeah.
Let's look at her CPU.
Okay. Oops, wrong one. Nope. Wait, nope. No. 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 Nope.
No. Again, those have icons, so...
Yeah.
What doesn't have an icon?
Usually characters, but I doubt he
If
gave us a
Purple Ray is a
character.
character...
I'm gonna be amazed if Purple Ray is the name of a character. It's not. It's clearly
It's
not.
just
Yeah.
the cute anime girl that represents Prince.
Purple Ray.
I never
Purple
meant
Ray,
to
yeah.
be your weekend lover.
Okay. Oh no, there it is. So it is actually.
It's a
game
Blu-ray
disc.
disc.
Oh,
Motherfucker.
that makes some sense.
Why didn't it have its little CD
I don't
icon when we
know.
got it?
It's so weird. Do they normally not? And I've just never noticed.
I don't
or,
know.
like- Oh, it's so strange. I don't know how to
Speaking
feel
of
about
puns
that.
that took us too long to get, do you
Yeah.
remember how Vert has a weapon called an Excellence?
No.
Excellence?
Oh, okay, sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Microsoft Excel.
Yeah.
It took me a while. I was like
Didn't
at
we figure
work.
that out like right after though? Oh no,
no.
was it like okay? Were you at work when you figured
I was
it
at work and I was like, shit, that was a pun.
out?
I was washing dishes or something and suddenly remembered that there was a pun.
Somebody pointed out something, by the way. So in plans, I'm just gonna like bring them up real quick. One of the things we are never gonna get underneath most of this stuff because we can't get it because the items don't work or whatever. We're probably never gonna wind up getting 100% escape or the break damage limit, which is
And
a big
that's really
pain in the ass
annoying.
because we need a lost game ring for that.
It's lost in the game.
But thankfully, there are certain things that actually give you the effect that one gets. And like one of the items is I think we've got it's not on her, it's on Pishi. Yeah, we've got the DL ROM that we have right now has break damage limit on it. But then on top of that, there is actually a different one, which is over here, and it's the Histoire bookmark. If you equip that to a character, they can break their damage limit.
Okay, cool.
So what we should probably do is give that to whatever character needs to break their damage limit. I can't think of who that would be right off the top of my head.
Probably Neptune?
Does Neptune
Just
have any big attacks that break her damage
I don't
limit?
know, like, she's the main character, so you'd think it would be her. I don't know, though. Like, I was level grinding with her a little earlier, and it's like, she's not as... Like, I was getting more damage in with Noir and Blanc. What you
I just
do?
wanted to see if it... No, the description doesn't include it. I was wondering if the description for the Histy would say that, too, but it doesn't.
No. That would be nice, though.
Yeah, it would. I agree. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, no, so now we're gonna do the event, I guess.
Yeah.
I
I guess we'll, like, continue progress in the game.
But yeah, Histy herself also comes with one, so it's
Yeah,
like, alright.
okay.
Compa's apartment.
Now that we've eaten and bonded over deep fry, I would like to start the meeting. Poof. Poofed. ...
Yeah.
This one's you.
I'm not sure about... I'm not sure about the bonding part. There we go.
I don't remember what I was doing for Falcon.
I think you were just talking.
Yeah, I guess a simple a simple argument can become quite large when CPUs are involved.
For being goddesses, that was quite childish, you.
Authentic cough.
Yeah.
Now, about the whereabouts of R4, we can't seem to trace her. Are you sure you looked good? All the people and all the land searched. Every single one. I believe we did our due diligence.
Istra's like, I always look good. Like, how dare you?
How unfortunate. And just when I wanted to go on the offensive. Ha 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 ha. Oh, she just walks
in
in.
someone's apartment?
What? That dry-aged laughter has got to be.
It's Miss Arfois.
The only old person in the world.
Hey, she's just outside?
She's just doing this again. Denizens of the world, can you hear me?
I guess she did steal a book or something. I forget.
I don't know.
Yeah, she stole a book. I remember. Is supposed to have a book that she comes with that's like, oh, if you write things in this book, they come true. It's the book of the world.
I don't remember her taking this.
It's something like that.
This
and
is sitting on
R4 took it, and no, it's a different book.
What?
Yeah, it's a different one. It's what she used to create Momus, because Momus was nothing originally.
Alright. Okay. Huh? Where's R4? I believe her voice is being transmitted from Celestia.
Oh, okay.
Celestia. I will use my power as God to rid the world beneath. She's gonna,
so she's just gonna destroy
erase
everything. For being pushed into the corner. She's sounding mighty haughty.
Beware. Who knows what means the pressured... who knows what means the pressured will resort to?
That actually does work, that sentence. It's
took
clunky,
a
but I know
second.
exactly what they mean. It's like, oh, you don't know what the cornered rat'll do.
It's a weird
is
sentence.
like a noun in there.
What? Well, what's going on?
What just happened?
This can't be. How horrible. Stop mumbling to yourself and explain what's going on. R4 is planning to make the four lands collide into each other. Great.
What?
This wouldn't be a problem if they were on the ground.
No, this wouldn't be a problem if they weren't floating in the air.
Is that even possible?
Why is there no ground here?
Yeah, it's never explained.
Eh.
With R4's power now, it is certainly possible.
Planet Neptune is going to be destroyed.
Yeah, the other ones too.
Planet Neptune, Loey, Last Station, Lean Box. They're all in danger.
This isn't good. We've got to do something about it. I almost did the Hisfar voice.
No, it's fine.
Well, we'd better head to Celestia and beat R4 up for good then.
Better go a place and beat her up.
Yeah. That seems to be the only approach. Let us go to Celestia right away. Well, they started there, but they never go
How
there.
do we get to Celestia?
Yeah, like, the goddesses haven't gone back since they came down here, so, like, how do you get there?
Come to think of it, I don't think we've ever been there before.
There is a gate that the CPUs use in the Basilicom. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's head to one now. And since we now have everyone's belief back,
Yeah.
it makes sense that we weren't able to use it before.
Oh, we're just going to the Basilicom right away.
Yeah, just look for more events first.
I'm working on it. Okay, so nothing in Leanbox, Loey, or Last Station, but I'm looking for the little dots around the map, and I'm not seeing any of those either, so
okay.
I think we're done. Let me just save to make sure.
Yeah, I don't want to have to go through these cutscenes again.
No, I do not. And then go into this. Planet Neptune's Basilicom.
Sup, buddy? Been a while, hasn't it?
Oh, you!
Yep, me, Purple Heart. Love to chat, but I gotta go to Celestia pronto.
Stop fooling around and hurry on ahead.
It's just we get an entire cutscene
Quit
that's just
talking
hi,
to the
bye.
sky. Yeah.
This is the gate connecting Celestia to the land.
This is the theme of the game, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Who would have thought that the Basilicom had such a setup?
We don't have much time. No, everyone go into that device over there. How do you go into that?
It's a good question. It looks like a mangled USB, design.
It just looks like orbs.
It's super tight in here.
Does everyone climb into an orb? Hey, look, a pair of white lumpy balls of yarn in front of my eyes. What?
I don't know. Ah, Nep, please don't move
Oh,
around.
it's her sweater boobs.
Yeah.
Please endure a bit. Can you squeeze a bit more there?
Like this.
A little more. Just one more person's worth.
One more. That's a little too.
Boob.
Yeah.
Well then, I'll just hug Iffy into me.
Lady Vert, Your breasts in my face.
I hope the neighbors can't hear us when this happens.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, don't be shy. It's not like a guy and girl thing here. It doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
And since it's you, a special extra hug from me to you. Squeeze.
Lady Vert, so happy.
Oh, she's liking it.
She's happy. Apparently, according at least to the comments that people have left, this is the only game in which that is actually ever pushed.
I don't...
Like, it's never pushed again.
It's inconsistent and often just not necessary. Like, if they had, like, developed an actual relationship, that would have been fine, but it's weird. It's just used as a gag.
Yeah.
Anyways, can you hurry, Histoire? I can't stand the pinkish aura in here. What?
So squishing you.
Here we go, then. 3, 2, 1, transport! Why are we bringing every
don't know.
single, like,
We got
extra
like 80
character?
people pushed into like
Yeah.
a very tight elevator.
Celestia, here we come!
Yeah.
Like, some of these characters, I feel like their presence here wasn't actually that helpful. Like, I like having the characters,
Yeah.
but if we gotta fit everyone into this tiny room, they probably should have thought about who gets to go.
Probably. Nothing happened.
Squeeze.
I kinda write this.
That's odd. Let me see what's going on.
Somebody stole the battery.
Maybe. Thank you for waiting. So, what's the verdict? Malfunction on the equipment or something? It looks like Celestia has denied access.
Oh.
So we go to hell instead? Wait, that means we can't get to Celestia. Now that is a problem. Boobity boo. Is there any other way to get to Celestia? Maybe a plane or helicopter? Flying too close to the sun. That's not possible. Without the means to get to Celestia, we're at a dead end. Can they try the other basilicons?
Is everyone going to die? Isn't there anything we can do?
That's your enjoying the boobs noise.
Yeah, apparently. It looks like we have our first victim, you. On the contrary, look at the face, so calm and full of happiness.
I like that you're stuck using the same voice.
I know. I wish I had a better one for one of them.
Well, you can change. We've changed
I kind of like
voices.
those voices.
I like that it's just the Teen Girl Squad just sitting around.
Kind of.
I can't believe it. Iffy is already dead. Or at least she looks like it.
I noticed that you were having problems here.
Yeah, that
Your
guy
savior
is
has
coming.
come.
You work here, right? Can you help us get to Celestia? We don't have much time.
Well, if the gate can't be used, why not use what the quartet used? The Rainbow Bridge.
Cool, okay.
Sha-sha-sha.
Why, yes. How could I have forgotten? Hasty? What's this about a reindeer bridge? Rainbow Bridge. It is a path to the quartet set leading to Celestia. Do they just, like, build it out of
I guess.
bricks or something?
That sounds too good to be true. With the legend of the quartet as truth, this must be factual as well.
If one thing's correct, all things are correct. It's just the rule. The problem is whether it can still be used.
We have to prepare for its activation. All we need now are the keys. Keys? I'd like to give this to the... to Lady Purple Heart.
Oh, you're gonna give me something? Thanks. Kampa, look, I got a cool looking sword. It's okay.
Wow, very cool looking. It looks strong. The key to activate the path are the quartet's weapons.
Oh,
Shouldn't there be
right.
the
We never
keys?
got her.
Or the key to
weapon.
activating the path?
Yeah, I don't know.
I heard there needed to defeat the enemy, so I had it readied for you.
So this isn't a replica? It's the real Trinity Blade? Is that the name of a game or something?
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
Huh? It looks a lot different compared to the replica. Well, it was hundreds of years old, so it needed a revamp.
Wait, you can't mean.
We crafted the weapon for Lady Purpleheart.
So they're all modified, right?
That's why it looks so different. Exactly. Now that it's new, we'd like Our Lady to rename the weapon. A name worthy for a weapon to save our world and game industry.
Well, how about Master Blade Neptune?
Everyone together, ...
Yeah, no.
There we go.
Excuse me for saying this, but I don't think that's proper. Using your name for the weapon you use? How tacky. I don't sense any inspiration at all. Using your name on a weapon? Unheard of, even in video games. Whoa, settle down. Compa? The name sounds cool, right?
I know you thought hard for the name, but it isn't too...
I've been betrayed by Compa?
Don't fret. I'll name the weapon for you, Nep.
Iffy?
Let's see. Nep-like, with a Planeptune theme. I've got it. Instead of Trinity Blade, we'll call it the Holy Fang Blade.
What does that have to do
Nothing,
with anything?
absolutely nothing.
I appreciate the thought, but that sounds pretty bad too. The holy fangs of justice masticating evil. I like it. Yeah,
That sounds terrible.
I mean, it's generic is the problem.
Also, Iffy has a lot of like weird wolf theming to some of her stuff alongside the darkness related things. So that would just be a name for like a blade that Iffy would take.
Yeah, that's why she picked it. I guess it does sound a lot better than putting your name in it. I like it too, Iffy. It has that feel of an ultimate weapon. You're kidding? Compa, Master Blade Neptune sounds way cooler, right?
The name Iffy came up with sounds better.
Just call it like the Genesis sword or something.
Yeah.
Come on. No!
The Genesis blade.
Yeah. So by unanimous decision, we'll call the weapon Holy Flag.
There you go. Holy Fang blade received.
Okay, so it's just been decided.
Wow, okay, that's mean. She was the one who was supposed to decide it.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, hey.
nice.
Celestia can be opened.
Alright.
Huh, so we use the sword
It's
here?
a dead end.
I
How do we get to
guess.
Celestia?
The
There are slots on wall.
legendary
So
weapons, they
the
were
weapons
used
need
by
to
the
be placed
quartet
here?
Mhm.
to
Presumably.
kill the
I
goddess,
believe
or
they
what?
act as keys to opening the way to
Yeah, they
Celestia.
were used to kill the goddess, and then the goddess split herself up into
Yeah.
the current
Wait a sec.
goddesses.
If the
So,
weapons
in
are the
theory,
key,
these weapons are also... If the characters
Yes.
decided to really
now
fight,
they have all
they're
changed
all
form.
really poised to kill each other.
Yeah,
Oh no.
at least potentially, yeah.
Is there another
Oh,
way to
they-
get there then, ST?
The modified... That's why she was so, like, exasperated with the modified weapons, is it ruins part of their functionality.
Yeah.
Then,
That
just
makes
have to
sense.
Force them in.
Oh,
Is it
God.
literal keys? One of them was originally a
Widen the
bow.
slot so that the shapes fit.
Oh god.
Well, if
What?
you're gonna make them bigger.
What if we just punch them open?
Thank you, Tekken. That's
break the wall.
the solution to everything.
Well, I suppose we have no choice but to force them in.
Couldn't you just stick a different weapon in?
We'll never know until
I
we try,
don't
right?
know.
We have replicas of some of the originals, or at least one of them.
Yes.
But please be careful that you don't break
They're just gonna
them.
slam shit in.
No problem.
At this point, like,
worry too much.
They could
I
probably
actually
just
worry
fly to
most about you,
Celestia if they're gonna start brute forcing shit.
Well,